I found your coffee cooling by the window again, beside an old photograph folded at the edge. The same one where we're laughing like time had nowhere else to go. Outside, the city woke up slowly, but this room still moved in yesterday. I touched the cup without thinking, like your hands might still be there. There's a quiet road behind my building, where the streetlights hum all night. I still walk there every Friday, just to hear our footsteps in my mind. Some loves don't leave dramatically, they settle into ordinary things, and suddenly the smallest moments become the heaviest to carry. Oh, I never learned how to erase you, I only learned how to breathe around your shape. Years can pass like passing weather, but some names never fade, and maybe that's what love was meant to be. Not a fire that burned forever, but a warmth that followed me into every changing season. Coffee left beside the sink, morning light across the floorboards. Every little thing still sings of a life we didn't ask to end. You are not beside me now, but somehow you're everywhere. Maybe love is simply learning how to keep someone there. Tonight the train station stands empty, only echoes waiting for the dawn. A woman reads beneath the yellow light, a suitcase sleeping by her side. And somehow it reminds me of every goodbye we never said, the unfinished conversations still living softly in my chest. I drove toward the distant skyline, where the city glows like scattered stars, thinking how the world keeps moving while our story stays exactly where we are. I don't reach for miracles anymore, I don't beg the heavens to rewind. I just gather little pieces that your memory leaves behind. Oh, some hearts never truly close, they become another room inside. And every time the rain starts falling, I know exactly why. Maybe that's what love was meant to be. Not a promise called forever, but a place inside of me that still opens when you're mentioned. Sunset painting, silver clouds, your old sweater on the chair there. Every little thing allowed our invisible life to stay. You are not beside me now, but somehow you're everywhere. Maybe love is simply learning how to keep someone there. Soft emotional electric guitar carries the melody, like unanswered words drifting through distant city lights. Warm acoustic textures rising underneath, a quiet heartbeat moving toward morning. One day another winter's coming, one day another spring will bloom. There'll be strangers laughing loudly in the places we once knew. And I'll smile without resisting at the stories time has grown, because losing you was never the same as being alone. Maybe that's what love was meant to be. Photograph beside my bed, the soft light entering the curtains. Every road ahead instead leads a little back to you. You are not beside me now, but somehow you're everywhere. Maybe love was never leaving. Maybe love was always there. Coffee's cold, the morning's here, the city's waking far away. And somewhere in the quiet, the street where we once lived still remembers our name. I wasn't looking for your memory tonight. I was only reaching for a glass of water. Then the kitchen light fell softly on a note you used to leave. Nothing beautiful was written there, just don't forget your umbrella. Funny how the simplest sentences can outlive entire dreams. Outside the rain's moving slowly across the rooftops of this town. The distant city lights are dancing like tiny stars coming down. I smile at things I cannot explain, the way a heart quietly survives by collecting small forgotten pieces that somehow stay alive. Oh, I don't chase what time has taken, I let it visit when it wants. Because some people become music long after they are gone. And I still carry you like a melody beneath my breathing. Something gentle, something true, something time could never leave behind. In the silence after midnight, in the warmth before the dawn, you still live inside the spaces that I thought had all moved on. Maybe love was never holding, maybe love was letting go, while 1,000 little moments continue softly as they grow. This morning sunlight touched the curtains the same way it did years ago. I stood there with my coffee cooling, watching little shadows flow. The world has changed around me, different faces, different names, but some invisible connections remain exactly the same. There's a bookstore near the river where we never bought a thing. We would wander through the aisles, listening more than speaking. I passed by there this evening and somehow I felt no pain, just a beautiful familiarity, like hearing an old refrain. Oh, healing isn't forgetting, it's making room for every part till the memories stop hurting and simply warm your heart. And I still carry you like a melody beneath my breathing. Something gentle, something true, something time could never leave behind. And the sunset over windows, in the traffic moving slow, you still live inside the ordinary places only we would know. Maybe love was never ending, maybe it just changed its name into all these tiny pieces that continue just the same. It grows instead of breaking apart. And the people who once held us never truly leave the heart. And I still carry you like a lantern in the changing weather, something timeless pulling through every winter into spring. In the empty train platforms, in the clouds before they clear, you still live inside my laughter, even though you're not here. Maybe love was never losing, maybe love became a place that I quietly return to every time I need your grace. The kitchen light is still on, the rain is finally slowing, my coffee has gone cold again. And somewhere inside the ordinary, your love keeps glowing. I took the long way home this evening, past the river and the sleeping stores, the same old bakery closing early, the same soft shadows on the doors. I sat beside the window quietly, holding coffee in both hands, watching strangers disappear into their own familiar plans. There's an empty seat across from me that somehow never feels alone. Maybe love leaves gentle footprints long after people have gone. I don't cry the way I used to, I don't ask the night for signs, but every now and then you return between the lines. Oh, isn't it strange how a lifetime can hide inside a simple view? A chair, a cup, a passing moment, and suddenly it's you. You still arrive without a warning, like soft rain touching city streets, like morning light upon the table, like a heartbeat underneath. And I don't need to hold your hand to know our stories still exist, because some loves become the silence that gently follows every wish. Time keeps turning all around me, yet a part of me stands still, beside the window where your presence always will. I opened an old wooden drawer tonight and found the movie tickets there. The corners faded into silver like memories touched by air. Nothing grand, nothing dramatic, just an ordinary day. But somehow ordinary moments were the ones that chose to stay. The sunset painted every rooftop in shades of amber and blue, and I smiled without realizing that I still talk to you. Not out loud for someone listening, just somewhere deep inside, where unfinished conversations still quietly reside. Oh, healing isn't moving farther, it's letting tenderness remain until remembering someone feels softer than the rain. You still arrive without a warning, like distant lights beyond the glass, like winter turning into springtime, like a beautiful old path. And I don't need another ending to understand what love became, because some hearts stop being stories and simply turn into our names. Time keeps moving all around me, yet a part of me stands still at the seat beside the window where your presence always will. Beautiful things that vanished without trapping them in pain, like clouds that leave the evening yet still color everything. You still arrive without a warning, in the smallest parts of life, in the steam above my coffee, in the stars above the drive. Transforms into a language that survives when words are gone. Time keeps changing all around me, but my heart already knows some invisible connections never truly let us go. The city hums beneath the moon, morning waits beyond the dark, and the seat beside the window still saves a place inside my heart. We became the lights across the river. I drove past the river after midnight, with the radio turned almost low. The sky was wearing shades of silver, and the city moved in a gentle glow. I stopped where we once stood talking about places we'd never see. Funny how those little promises still find their way to me. There's a scarf behind my front door that winter forgot to claim. I almost gave it to a stranger, but I couldn't explain how certain things stop being objects and quietly become a home for all the pieces of a person who no longer walks beside your own. Oh, life keeps writing newer chapters, but some pages stay untouched. And every now and then I still remember us. We became the lights across the river, never close, never too far away, always shining through the distance at the ending of the day. You became a quiet language I can feel but cannot see, like the wind inside the curtains, like another part of me. Maybe love was never losing, maybe nothing truly leaves when it chooses to keep living underneath the things we keep. This morning there was bread still warming and coffee waiting on the stove. Sunlight drifted through the kitchen like an old familiar note. I sat there longer than I needed, listening to the world begin. A bicycle, a dog barking, the ordinary moving in. I think that's where I found the answer, not inside some grand goodbye, but hidden in these simple moments that continue passing by. Every season carries traces, every room contains a thread of the people who once loved us and the words they never said. Oh, healing isn't closing doors, it's leaving one unlocked, so beautiful memories can visit when they want. We became the lights across the river, always glowing through the years, through the changing weather patterns, through my laughter and my tears. You became a quiet heartbeat underneath my everyday, like a song beneath the silence that somehow never fades. And maybe love was never ending, maybe it learned how to stay inside all these little moments that still find me anyway. beautiful is gone. It simply changes its address and quietly carries on. We became the lights across the river, part of every evening sky, part of every quiet journey, part of every soft goodbye. You are no longer my tomorrow, but just safely in my ears, living in the smallest details that nobody else can hear. Maybe love is not a person, maybe love becomes a view that follows us forever, long after we're through. The river keeps on moving, the city hums below, and somewhere in the distance our lights still glow. I drove past the river after midnight, with the radio turned almost low. I drove past the river after. Summer rain arrived this evening, tapping softly on the glass. I was reading by the window, watching headlights slowly pass. My coffee sat untouched beside me, leaving circles on the page. Funny how the smallest accidents can reopen hidden space. I remember how you linger just before you leave a room, always carrying a quietness that flowers somehow knew. Now the jasmine near my balcony still blooms every June, as if some invisible promise continues underneath the moon. Oh, I used to think that memories only belong to yesterday, but now I know they travel into every brand new day. And the sound of your name in summer rain still falls beautifully on me. Not with sadness, not with longing, but with tender clarity. Like an old song through an open window, like a breeze across the sea. You are no longer my destination, but you're part of where I'll be. And maybe that's the miracle that time quietly reveals. Love doesn't disappear, it simply learns another feel. I found a receipt inside a novel from a cafe near the square. 2 cups, 1 lemon tart, and an afternoon we shared. Nothing confessions, no grand scene, just your hand resting by your coffee, and a peaceful in-between. I think that's why it stayed with me, why it never really left, because extraordinary stories sometimes wear ordinary dress. Tonight the city lights are distant, like stars along the shore, and somehow they remind me that I don't need answers anymore. Oh, unfinished conversations have become a softer art. They no longer break the silence, they accompany my heart. And the sound of your name in summer rain still drifts gently through my days, through the changing sky above me, through my thousand little ways, like the scent of morning bread, like the curtains dancing free. You are no longer my future, but you're safely inside me. And maybe that's the miracle that growing older brings, the ability to treasure even temporary things. If another love should find me, I won't ask it to replace what was beautiful before it, or erase another face, because hearts are not museums locked behind forgotten keys. They're expanding open landscapes, carried by the changing breeze. And the sound of your name in summer rain still arrives without a fear, like a friend returning softly after many passing years. Every sunset, every season, every road beneath my feet holds a little piece of magic from the days our worlds would meet. Maybe love was never ownership, maybe love was simply this, leaving traces of forever inside temporary bliss. The rain begins to disappear, the city settles into sleep, and somewhere in the quiet air, your name still moves like music around me. Summer rain arrived this evening, tapping softly on the glass. I was reading by the window, watching headlights slowly pass. A blue sweater's waiting by the door, like it forgot the years had passed. I almost moved it somewhere else, but somehow never asked. Outside the evening traffic glows, beneath the fading lavender sky, and all the buildings in the distance look softer from tonight. I made enough coffee for two again, without even noticing. Some habits don't belong to sadness, they're little offerings to the life we once created. Inside the smallest things, like laughter filling quiet rooms, or songs the kettle sings. Oh, time has never been a thief, the way I used to believe. It only rearranges love into what we're able to keep. So I'll let your memory breathe, like curtains dancing in an open room, like moonlight resting peacefully on a sleepy afternoon. You don't belong to yesterday, you belong to every place where my heart learned how to soften and how to carry grace. Maybe love is not forever in the way that people say. Maybe love is what remains after forever walks away. There's an empty train arriving at a platform near downtown. People stepping into futures, people setting burdens down. And I wonder if they know how beautiful their lives will be, how an ordinary Tuesday can become eternity. I still have a tiny notebook with grocery lists inside, milk and bread and yellow flowers written in your handwriting. Nothing there was poetic, nothing meant to survive, yet somehow those little letters still feel alive. Oh, the heart is such a patient thing, it never asks us to erase. It simply turns old memories into another kind of place. So I let your memory breathe, like warm after summer rain, like distant music from a window, floating through my lane. You don't belong to sadness now, you belong to who I've grown to be, like a quiet second heartbeat walking underneath me. Maybe love was never ending, maybe love became the ground that carries every future without making a sound. I'd ask you why. I'd simply sit beside you and admire the evening sky. because some answers lose their meaning when enough years have passed, and what remains is only kindness for something beautiful we had. So I let your memory breathe inside the seasons yet to come, inside every quiet evening, inside every setting sun. The coffee cooling on the counter, the distant glow beyond the hill. All these ordinary miracles are carrying you still. Maybe love was never keeping. Maybe love was learning how to let somebody stay forever without needing them here now. The blue sweater waits by the door. The city slowly falls asleep, and somewhere between tomorrow and yesterday, you still walk with me. Tonight I walk without a destination, past a florist closing for the day. Buckets full of tired white roses waiting to be put away. The air was cool against my shoulders, the sky a watercolor blue, and every street began reminding me of the life I shared with you. Not the grand and shining moments, not the stories people tell, just the way we'd slow our footsteps when the evening felt too beautiful. There was never any hurry, there was never much to prove. Maybe that was always love, simply knowing how to move. Some people leave directions without ever drawing lines, and somehow years later we still follow every sign. We were the map we never needed, two hearts learning where to go. Through quiet cafes and soft horizons, through the falling golden glow. And even now I feel you with me in places neither one can see, like a gentle thread of music sewn into my memory. Maybe love is not a journey that arrives and then departs. Maybe love is every road that quietly remains inside our hearts. I opened the windows this morning and let the cool air fill the room. The curtains floated like a river, dancing underneath June. A newspaper sat beside my coffee, unread beside my hand. because my thoughts were somewhere older, in another piece of land. There was an empty parking space near the bookstore downtown, where we'd sit inside the car until the sunlight settled down. Never speaking very much, never needing to explain how happiness sometimes arrives without announcing its name. Oh, life becomes much softer when we stop asking why and simply let our memories pass gently through the sky. We were the map we never needed, every ordinary day becoming something sacred in an effortless way. And even now I feel you with me in every change in view, like a quiet second sunrise shining underneath the blue. Maybe love was never borrowed, maybe love was always mine, a place inside my spirit, untouched by space or time. One day someone else will ask me what my greatest love became. I won't answer with a person, I won't answer with a name. I'll answer with the softness that still lives inside my days, the beautiful transformation that your memory created. Maybe forever isn't true. Maybe something far more beautiful is carrying pieces of you. The city settles into silence, the stars begin to show, and somewhere without directions, my heart already knows where to go. I missed the early train on purpose, just to stay a little longer, watching evening gather slowly over strangers coming home. An old man folded yesterday's paper, a girl hummed something to herself, and I suddenly remembered how beautiful life can be. There was a time we'd meet right here, near the station coffee stand, never saying anything important, just your shoulder next to mine. Funny how those little silences have outlived every word. Now they echo in the spaces only my heart has heard. Oh, we never built a castle, we never chased the stars, we only filled ordinary days, and somehow they became ours. The last train didn't feel empty, 'cause you still travel with me, in reflections on the window, in the lights I barely see, like a song beneath the city, like a pulse beneath the rain. You don't belong to yesterday, you arrive again and again. Maybe love was never leaving, maybe distance never won, maybe hearts keep holding sunsets long after daylight's gone. This morning there were peaches resting quietly on the table, beside a cup of coffee steaming and a book left open halfway. Sunlight spilled across the floorboards like a river made of gold. I stood there smiling softly at how growing older feels. The photographs are changing now, some edges turning white, yet somehow every faded color makes the memory more alive. I no longer fear forgetting, I no longer count the years, because love stopped being fragile when it settled somewhere here. Oh, some people stop being someone and become a way to see, turning every simple moment into a different kind of meaning. The last train didn't feel empty, 'cause you still travel with me, through the changing weather patterns, through the woman I've become to be, like distant lamps at midnight, like warm bread in early spring. You still live inside the softness that everyday life can bring. Maybe love was never ending, maybe endings never came, maybe time just taught my heart another way to say your name. Before crossing streets, the way we'd watch the evening fall, because forever was never hidden in extraordinary things at all. The last train didn't feel empty, as the stars replaced the blue. Every future still carries tiny traces left by you. Cooling near the window, the distant skyline softly bright. All these ordinary miracles continue every night. Maybe love was never losing, maybe love became a home that quietly stays illuminated, no matter sun grows quieter, the moon climbs a little higher, and somewhere between two passing lights, your memory keeps me warm. The ceiling fan is turning slowly, pushing midnight through the room. I hear the city breathing softly underneath the silver moon. There's a half-read magazine beside me, a candle almost out of light, and somehow all these little things feel closer than tonight. I used to think that love was moving, a destination we could reach, but maybe it was always hidden inside the days we couldn't keep. Like your fingers tracing circles on the wooden dining chair, or leaving tiny reminders without knowing they'd stay there. Oh, beautiful things are often quiet, they never ask to be remembered, and somehow they survive long after they surrender. There's a song hiding in the ceiling fan, spinning through the midnight air. Every turn another memory, floating gently everywhere. Like your laughter in the hallway, like your shadow near the door. You don't belong to yesterday, you belong to something more. Maybe love is not a lifetime, maybe love is what remains after ordinary moments. Learn to sing inside our names. This afternoon I bought some oranges from a market near the square. The woman wrapped them carefully, like she knew how much we care about these little human rituals that quietly stitch us together. A bag of fruit, a passing smile, a conversation about weather. I carried them back home slowly while the sunset painted gold across the distant apartment windows and the stories they all hold. Somewhere another woman is waiting with coffee cooling by her hand. Perhaps we're all just collections of people we still understand. Oh, hearts don't break forever, they reshape themselves with grace until the people we've loved become a beautiful place. There's a song hiding in the ceiling fan, moving gently over me, like an invisible companion, like another memory, like soft rain on empty stations, like headlights on quiet streets. You still live inside the rhythm that my everyday life keeps. Maybe love was never fragile, maybe love was always strong, strong enough to become silence, strong enough to become song. Till even years from now, a simple evening can still whisper the shape of word aloud to ordinary souls, to create something endless. There's a song hiding in the ceiling fan, still turning with the night. Inside every quiet blessing, inside every gentle light. The photographs upon the shelf, the peach-colored evening skies, the thousand tiny miracles that time never denies. Maybe love was never possession. Maybe love became a home that travels inside my heartbeat, wherever I may roam. The ceiling fan keeps turning, the city settles low, and somewhere inside the silence, our song still knows where to go. There's a yellow lamp at apartment 302 that always stays awake past midnight. I see it every time I pull the curtains, before I turn my own lights down. Someone there is probably reading, someone there is making tea. And somehow it makes me wonder how many hearts live quietly. I used to think our story ended the day we stopped sharing keys, but some endings don't collapse, they dissolve into the breeze. Now they flow through everyday life like familiar songs we know, never asking to be noticed, simply choosing not to go. Oh, the world is full of strangers carrying invisible love, walking through ordinary evenings under ordinary stars above. And the yellow lamp at apartment 302 feels a little bit like you, steady through the changing weather, soft against the blue, like warm hands around a coffee cup, like headlights passing slow. You still exist inside the comfort of the things I've come to know. Maybe love isn't a person, maybe love becomes a light that quietly stays beside us every single night. This morning I bought fresh flowers, not for any special day, just because the gentle colors asked to come with me halfway. There's a small ceramic bowl still resting near the sink, the one we leave our keys inside without ever having to think. Funny how the smallest systems two people create together can survive inside a lifetime, longer than forever. I no longer search for reasons, I no longer chase the past. I simply let the beautiful things continue while they last. Oh, memory isn't heavy. When we stop holding on, it becomes another heartbeat that quietly carries on. And the yellow lamp at apartment 302 feels a little bit like home, even though our roads divided, even though we've grown like a melody beneath traffic, like moonlight on the stairs. You still live inside the softness that my everyday life wears. Maybe love was never ending, Maybe love became the air, always there without announcing, always somewhere, everywhere. If tomorrow someone asks me what I miss the most of all, it won't be some dramatic moment or a final telephone call. It'll be a quiet presence living beautifully nearby, the way we'd share a peaceful room without asking the world why. Because maybe that's the secret, that years eventually reveal the deepest forms of loving are often the least visible. And the yellow lamp at apartment 302 will probably shine again, just another tiny miracle inside the lives of men. The coffee cooling by the counter, the newspaper folded twice, the thousand ordinary moments that once became our life. Maybe love is not a story with a final page to turn. Maybe love is every gentle thing that continues to return. The lamp is still glowing, the city is slowing down, and somewhere beyond the windows our quiet world is still around. The street where morning stayed, I found your coffee cooling by the window again, beside an old photograph folded at the edge, the same one where we're laughing like time had nowhere else to go. Outside, the city woke up slowly, but this room still moved in yesterday. I touched the cup without thinking, like your hands might still be there. There's a quiet road behind my building, where the street lights hum all night. I still walk there every Friday, just to hear our footsteps in my mind. Some loves don't leave dramatically, they settle into ordinary things, and suddenly the smallest moments become the heaviest to carry. Oh, I never learned how to erase you, I only learned how to breathe around your shape. Years can pass like passing weather, but some names never fade, and maybe that's what love was meant to be. Not a fire that burned forever, but a warmth that followed me into every changing season. Coffee left beside the sink, morning light across the floorboards. Every little thing still sings of a life we didn't ask to end. You are not beside me now, but somehow you're everywhere. Maybe love is simply learning how to keep someone there. Tonight the train station stands empty, only echoes waiting for the dawn. A woman reads beneath a yellow light, a suitcase suitcase sleeping by her side. And somehow it reminds me of every goodbye we never said, the unfinished conversations still living softly in my chest. I drove toward the distant skyline where the city glows like scattered stars, thinking how the world keeps moving while our story stays exactly where we are. I don't reach for miracles anymore. I don't beg the heavens to rewind. I just gather little pieces that your memory leaves behind. Oh, some hearts never truly close. They become another room inside. And every time the rain starts falling, I know exactly why. Maybe that's what love was meant to be. Not a promise called forever, but a place inside of me. It still opens when you're mentioned. Sunset paint and silver clouds, your old sweater on the chair there, every little thing allowed. Our invisible light to stay. You are not beside me now, but somehow you're everywhere. Maybe love is simply learning how to keep someone there. Soft, emotional, electric guitar carries the melody like unanswered words drifting through distant city lights. Warm acoustic textures rising underneath, a quiet heartbeat moving toward morning. One day another winter's coming. One day another spring will bloom. There'll be strangers laughing loudly in the places we once knew. And I'll smile without resisting at the stories time has grown, because losing you was never the same as being alone. Maybe that's what love was meant to be. 1,000 ordinary moments turning into memory that can never disappear. The photograph beside my bed, the soft light entering the curtains, every road ahead instead leads a little back to you. You are not beside me now, but somehow you're everywhere. Maybe love was never leaving. Maybe love was always there. The coffee's cold, the morning's here, the city's waking far away. And somewhere in the quiet street where we once lived still remembers our name. I wasn't looking for your memory tonight. I was only reaching for a glass of water, and the kitchen light fell softly on a note you used to leave. Nothing beautiful was written there, just don't forget your umbrella. Funny how the simplest sentences can outlive entire dreams. Outside the rain is moving slowly, Across the rooftops of this town, the distant city lights are dancing like tiny stars coming down. I smile at things I cannot explain, the way a heart quietly survives by collecting small forgotten pieces that somehow stay alive. Oh, I don't chase what time is taking, I let it visit when it wants, because some people become music long after they are gone. And I still carry you like a melody beneath my breathing, something gentle, something true, something time could never leave behind. In the silence after midnight, in the warmth before the dawn, you still live inside the spaces that I thought had all moved on. Maybe love was never holding, maybe love was letting go, while 1,000 little moments continue softly as they grow. This morning sunlight touched the curtains the same way it did years ago. I stood there with my coffee cooling, watching little shadows flow. The world has changed around me, different faces, different names, but some invisible connections remaining exactly the same. There's a bookstore near the river where we never bought a thing. We would wander through the aisles, listening more than speaking. I passed by there this evening, and somehow I felt no pain, just a beautiful familiarity, like hearing an old refrain. Oh, healing isn't forgetting, it's making room for every part until the memories stop hurting and simply warm your heart. And I still carry you like a melody beneath my breathing, something gentle, something true, something time can never leave behind. In the sunset over windows, in the traffic moving slow, you still live inside the ordinary places only we would know. Maybe love was never ending, maybe it just changed its name into all these tiny pieces that continue just the same. If someday another hand finds mine, I won't feel guilty anymore, because loving someone deeply never closes every door. The heart is bigger than we realize, it grows instead of breaking apart. And the people who once held us never truly leave the heart. And I still carry you like a lantern in the changing weather, something timeless pulling through every winter into spring. In the empty train platforms, in the clouds before they clear, you still live inside my laughter, even though you're not here. Maybe love was never losing, maybe love became a place that I quietly return to every time I need your grace. The kitchen light is still on, the rain is finally slowing, my coffee is gone cold again. And somewhere inside the ordinary, your love keeps glowing. I took the long way home this evening, past the river and the sleeping stores. The same old bakery closing early, the same soft shadows on the doors. I sat beside the window quietly, holding coffee in both hands, watching strangers disappear into their own familiar plans. There's an empty seat across from me that somehow never feels alone. Maybe love leaves gentle footprints long after people have gone. I don't cry the way I used to, I don't ask the night for signs, but every now and then you return between the lines. Or isn't it strange how a lifetime can hide inside a simple view, a chair, a cup, a passing moment, and suddenly it's you. You still arrive without a warning, like soft rain touching city streets, like morning light upon the table, like a heartbeat underneath. And I don't need to hold your hand to know our stories still exist, because some loves become the silence that gently follows every wish. Time keeps turning all around me, yet a part of me stands still at the seat beside the window, where your presence always will. I opened an old wooden drawer tonight and found the movie tickets there. The corners faded into silver, like memories touched by air. Nothing grand, nothing dramatic, just an ordinary day. But somehow ordinary moments were the ones that chose to stay. The sunset painted every rooftop in shades of amber and blue, and I smiled without realizing that I still talk to you. Not out loud for someone listening, just somewhere deep inside, where unfinished conversations still quietly reside. Oh, healing isn't moving farther, it's letting tenderness remain, until remembering someone feels softer than the rain. You still arrive without a warning, like distant lights beyond the glass, like winter turning into springtime, like a beautiful old path. And I don't need another ending to understand what love became, because some hearts stop being stories and simply turn into our names. Time keeps moving all around me, yet a part of me stands still at the seat beside the window, where your presence always will. tomorrow asks me who I was, I think I'll answer differently. Not the woman who once lost someone, but the woman who learned to keep the beautiful things that vanished without trapping them in pain, like clouds that leave the evening, yet still color everything. You still arrive without a warning, in the smallest parts of life, in the steam above my coffee, in the stars above the drive. And maybe this is what love does when years continue flowing on. It transforms into a language that survives when words are gone. Time keeps changing all around me, but my heart already knows some invisible connections never truly let us go. The city hums beneath the moon, morning waits beyond the dark, and the seat beside the window still saves a place inside my heart. We became the lights across the river. I drove past the river after midnight, with the radio turned almost low. The sky was wearing shades of silver, and the city moved in a gentle glow. I stopped where we once stood talking about places we'd never see. Funny how those little promises still find their way to me. There's a scarf behind my front door that winter forgot to claim. I almost gave it to a stranger, but I couldn't explain how certain things stop being objects and quietly become a home for all the pieces of a person who no longer walks beside your own. Oh, life keeps writing newer chapters, but some pages stay untouched. And every now and then I still remember us. We became the lights across the river, never close, never too far away, always shining through the distance. At the ending of the day, you became a quiet language I can feel but cannot see, like the wind inside the curtains, like another part of me. And maybe love was never losing, maybe nothing truly leaves when it chooses to keep living underneath the things we keep. This morning there was bread still warming and coffee waiting on the stove. Sunlight drifted through the kitchen like an old familiar note. I sat there longer than I needed, listening to the world begin. A bicycle, a dog barking, the ordinary moving in. I think that's where I found the answer, not inside some grand goodbye, but hidden in these simple moments that continue passing by. Every season carries traces, every room contains a thread of the people who once loved us fire inside me. Nothing beautiful is gone. It simply changes its address and quietly carries on. We became the lights across the river, part of every evening sky, part of every quiet journey, part of every soft goodbye. You are no longer my tomorrow, but you're safely in my years, living in the smallest details that nobody else can hear. Maybe love is not a person, maybe love becomes a view that follows us forever, long after we're through. The river keeps on moving, the city hums below, and somewhere in the distance our lights still glow. Summer rain arrived this evening, tapping softly on the glass. I was reading by the window, watching headlights slowly pass. My coffee sat untouched beside me, leaving circles on the page. Funny how the smallest accidents can reopen hidden space. I remember how you linger just before you leave a room, always carrying a quietness that flowers somehow knew. Now the jasmine in my balcony still blooms every June, as if some invisible promise continues underneath the moon. Oh, I used to think that memories only belong to yesterday, but now I know they travel into every brand new day. And the sound of your name, summer rain, still falls beautifully on me. Not with sadness, not with longing, but with tender clarity. Like an old song through an open window, like a breeze across the sea. You are no longer my destination, but you're part of where I'll be. And maybe that's the miracle that time quietly reveals. Love doesn't disappear, it simply learns another feel. I found a receipt inside a novel from a cafe near the square. 2 cups, 1 lemon tart, and an afternoon we shared. Nothing extraordinary happened, no confessions, no grand scene, just your hand resting by your coffee and a peaceful in-between. I think that's why it stayed with me, why it never really left. Because extraordinary stories sometimes wear ordinary dress. Tonight the city lights are distant, like stars along the shore, and somehow they remind me that I don't need answers anymore. Oh, unfinished conversations have become a softer art. They no longer break the silence, they accompany my heart. And the sound of your name in summer rain still ability to treasure even temporary things. Find me, I won't ask it to replace what was beautiful before it, or erase another face. Because hearts are not museums locked behind forgotten keys. They're expanding open landscapes carried by the changing breeze. And the sound of your name in summer rain still arrives without a fear, like a friend returning softly after many passing years. Every sunset, every season, every road beneath my feet holds a little piece of magic from the days our worlds would meet. Maybe love was never ownership. Maybe love was simply this, leaving traces of forever inside temporary bliss. Disappear. The city settles into sleep, and somewhere in the quiet air, your name still moves like music around me. Blue sweaters waiting by the door, like it forgot the years it passed. I almost moved it somewhere else, but somehow never asked. Outside the evening traffic glows beneath a fading lavender sky, and all the buildings in the distance look softer from tonight. I made enough coffee for two again, without even noticing. Some habits don't belong to sadness, they're little offerings to the life we once created inside the smallest things, like laughter filling quiet rooms, or songs the kettle sings. Oh, time has never been a thief the way I used to believe. It only rearranges love into what we're able to keep. So I let your memory breathe, like curtains dancing in an open room, like moonlight resting peacefully on a sleepy afternoon. You don't belong to yet. empty train arriving at a platform near downtown. People stepping into futures, people setting burdens down. And I wonder if they know how beautiful their lives will be, how one ordinary Tuesday can become eternity. I still have a tiny notebook with grocery lists inside, milk and bread and yellow flowers written in your handwriting. Nothing there was poetic, nothing meant to survive. Yet somehow those little letters still feel alive. Oh, the heart is such a patient thing. It never asks us to erase. It simply turns old memories into another kind of place. So I let your memory breathe, like warm air after summer rain, like distant music from a window, floating through my lane. You don't belong to sadness now. You belong to who I've grown to be. Like a quiet second heartbeat walking underneath me. Maybe love was never ending. Maybe love became the ground that carries every future without making a think I'd ask you why. I'd simply sit beside you and admire the evening sky. Because some answers lose their meaning when enough years have passed, and what remains is only kindness for something beautiful we had. So I let your memory breathe inside the seasons yet to come, inside every quiet evening, inside every setting sun, the coffee cooling on the counter, the distant glow beyond the hill. All these ordinary miracles are carrying you still. Maybe love was never keeping. Maybe love was learning how to let somebody stay forever without needing them here now. The blue sweater waits by the door. The city slowly falls asleep, and somewhere between tomorrow and yesterday, you still walk with me. Tonight I walked without a destination, past a florist closing for the day, buckets full of tied white roses waiting to be put away. The air was cool against my shoulders, the sky a watercolor blue, and every street began reminding me of the life I shared with you. Not the grand and shining moments, not the stories people tell, just the way we'd slow our footsteps when the evening felt too beautiful. There was never any hurry, there was never much to prove. Maybe that was always love, simply knowing how to move. Oh, some people leave directions without ever drawing lines, and somehow years later we still follow every sign. We were the map we never needed, two hearts learning where to go, through quiet cafes and soft horizons, through the falling golden glow. And even now I feel you with me in places neither one can see, like a gentle thread of music sewn into my memory. Baby, love is not a journey that arrives and then departs. Maybe love is every road that quietly remains inside our hearts. I opened the windows this morning and let the cool air fill the room. The curtains floated like a river, dancing underneath June. A newspaper sat beside my coffee, unread beside my head, because my thoughts were somewhere older in another piece of land. There was an empty parking space near the bookstore downtown, where we'd sit inside the car until the sunlight settled down. Never speaking very much, never needing to explain how happiness sometimes arrives without announcing its name. Oh, life becomes much softer when we stop asking why and simply let our memories pass gently through the sky. We were the map we never needed, every art and every day, becoming something sacred in an effortless way. And even now I feel you with me in every change in view, like a quiet second sunrise shining underneath the blue. Maybe love was never borrowed, maybe love was always mine, a place inside my spirit, untouched by space or time. One day someone else will ask me what my greatest love became. I won't answer with the person, I won't answer with the name. I'll answer with the softness that still lives inside my days, the beautiful transformation that your memory created. We were the map we never needed, still unfolding as I grow, through every future waiting, through every road unknown. The coffee cooling on the counter, the sunrise on the glass, the carrying pieces of you. The city settles into silence. The stars begin to show. And somewhere without directions, my heart already knows where to go. The last train didn't feel empty. I missed the early train on purpose, just to stay a little longer, watching evening gather slowly over strangers coming home. An old man folded yesterday's paper. A girl hummed something to herself, and I suddenly remembered how beautiful life can be. There was a time we'd meet right here, near the station coffee stand, never saying anything important, just your shoulder next to mine. Funny how those little silences have outlived every word. Now they echo in the spaces only my heart has heard. Oh, we never built a castle, we never chased the stars, we only filled ordinary days, and somehow they became ours. The last train didn't feel empty, 'cause you still travel with me, in reflections on the window, in the lights I barely see. Like a song beneath the city, like a pulse beneath the rain. You don't belong to yesterday, you arrive again and again. Maybe love was never leaving, maybe distance never won, maybe hearts keep holding sunsets long after daylight's gone. This morning there were peaches resting quietly on the table, beside a cup of coffee steaming, and a book left open halfway. Sunlight spilled across the floorboards like a river made of gold. I stood there smiling softly at how growing older feels. The photographs are changing now, some edges turning white. If somehow every faded color makes the memory more alive, I no longer fear forgetting, I no longer count the years, because love stopped being fragile when it settled somewhere here. Oh, some people stop being someone and become a way of seeing, turning every simple moment into a different kind of meaning. The last train didn't feel empty, 'cause you still travel with me, through the changing weather patterns, through the woman I've become to be. Like distant lamps at midnight, like warm bread in early spring, you still live inside the softness that everyday life can bring. Maybe love was never ending, maybe endings never came, maybe time just taught my heart another way to say your name. way we'd watch the evening fall, because forever was never hidden in extraordinary things at all. The last train didn't feel empty as the stars replaced the blue. Every future still carries tiny traces left by you. The coffee cooling near the window, the distant skyline softly bright. All these ordinary miracles continue every night. Maybe love was never losing. Maybe love became a home. It quietly stays illuminated, no matter where I roam. The station grows quieter, the moon climbs a little higher, and somewhere between two passing lights, your memory keeps me warm. The ceiling fan is turning slowly, pushing midnight through the room. I hear the city breathing softly underneath the silver moon. There's a half-read magazine beside me, a candle almost out of light, and somehow all these little things feel closer than tonight. I used to think that love was movement, a destination we could reach, but maybe it was always hidden inside the days we couldn't keep. Like your fingers tracing circles on the wooden dining chair, or leaving tiny reminders without knowing they'd stay there. Oh, beautiful things are often quiet, they never ask to be remembered, yet somehow they survive long after they surrender. There's a song hiding in the ceiling fan, after ordinary moments. Learn to sing inside our names. This afternoon I bought some oranges from a market near the square. The woman wrapped them carefully, like she knew how much we care about these little human rituals that quietly stitch us together. A bag of fruit, a passing smile, a conversation about weather. I carried them back home slowly while the sunset painted gold across the distant apartment windows, and the stories they all hold. Somewhere another woman is waiting with coffee cooling the people we've loved become a beautiful place. There's a song hiding in the ceiling fan, moving gently over me like an invisible companion, like another memory, like soft rain on empty stations, like headlights on quiet streets. You still live inside the rhythm that my everyday life keeps. Baby, love was never fragile. Baby, love was always strong, strong enough to become silence, strong enough to become song. Truly means, I'd say it isn't staying, and it isn't leaving either. It's becoming part of someone until even years from now, a simple evening can still whisper the shape of what allowed to ordinary souls to create something endless. There's a song hiding in the ceiling fan, still turning with the night. Inside every quiet blessing, inside every gentle light, the photographs upon the shelf, the peach-colored evening skies, the thousand tiny miracles that time never denies. Maybe love was never possession. Maybe love became a home that travels inside my heartbeat wherever I may roam. The ceiling fan keeps turning, the city settles low, and somewhere inside the silence, our song still knows where to go. There's a yellow lamp at apartment 302 that always stays awake past midnight. I see it every time I pull the curtains before I turn my own lights down. Someone there is probably reading, someone there is making tea, and somehow it makes me wonder how many hearts live quietly. I used to think our story ended the day we stopped sharing keys, but some endings don't collapse, they dissolve into the breeze. Now they float through everyday life like familiar songs we know, never asking to be noticed, simply choosing not to go. Oh, the world is full of strangers carrying invisible love, walking through ordinary evenings under ordinary stars above. And the yellow lamp at apartment 302 feels a little bit like you, steady through the changing weather, soft against the blue, like warm hands around a coffee cup, like headlights passing slow. You still exist inside the comfort of the things I've come to know. Maybe love is in a person, maybe love becomes a light that quietly stays beside us every single night. This morning I bought fresh flowers, not for any special day, just because their gentle colors asked to come with me halfway. There's a small ceramic bowl still resting near the sink, the one we leave our keys inside without ever having to think. Funny how the smallest systems two people create together can survive inside a lifetime longer than forever. I no longer search for reasons, I no longer chase the past. I simply let the beautiful things continue while they last. Oh, memory isn't heavy. When we stop holding on, it becomes another heartbeat that quietly carries on. And the yellow lamp at apartment 302 feels a little bit like home, even though our roads divided, even though we've grown like a melody beneath traffic. Like moonlight on the stairs, you still live inside the softness that my everyday life wears. Maybe love was never ending, maybe love became the air, always there without announcing, always somewhere, everywhere. Electric guitar stretches through midnight sky. Warm acoustic guitar follows like footsteps on quiet sidewalks. Soft piano rises beneath its mystic synpads, distant city lights shimmering inside the melody. If tomorrow someone asks me what I miss the most of all, it won't be some dramatic moment or a final telephone call. It'll be your quiet presence, living beautifully nearby, the way we'd share a peaceful room without asking the world why. Because maybe that's the secret that years eventually reveal. The deepest forms of loving are often the least visible. And the yellow lamp at apartment 302 will probably shine again, just another tiny miracle inside the lives of men. The coffee cooling by the counter, the newspaper folded twice, the thousand ordinary moments that once became our life. Maybe love is not a story with a final page to turn. Maybe love is every gentle thing that continues to return. The lamp is still glowing, the city is slowing down, and somewhere beyond the windows, our quiet world is still around.